What's good? I'm my Ruthless addicts. It's your girl Tika Deshawn ushering in, no, not a brand new episode or review of Ruthless, but a tale entitled Malcolm versus Malcolm. Will Agent Green transform into Malcolm X to avenge Sarah's death? Well, as you know, on the last episode, we saw that Sarah had been shot in the shower. Now, of course, we're going to speculate that it is Sarah simply because it was at her house where she was supposed to actually not be. Okay? You see an individual walk into her and Andrew's home, and what looks like her, a figure of her, is in the shower and is shot. Now, we know that Malcolm and Sarah are lovers. Um, Now, when we are introduced Malcolm to Malcolm, married, he is known Cynthia as an undercover in officer, an outside relationship agent with Sarah, where he is the one that lets Mac know that Lynn has made her way to the Rakadushi compound. He brings in the photos and lets him know, hey, she has gone to the Rakadushi compound, but I haven't seen her leave out of the gate yet. So at this point, Malcolm, who seems to be actually productive in the FBI as Agent Malcolm Green, he seems to be very productive. However, we start to question his character when certain things happen, such as he goes to meet up with Sarah. He takes money to Sarah to pay her rent or her mortgage, as well as her car note. These are the things that Andrew should have done. However, because Andrew is on the Rakadushi compound and has given all of their money away, he is not fulfilling his husbandly duties. Now, the reason, as we all know, we recently found out that Sarah and Malcolm had an extramarital affair. Now, mind you, Malcolm is married to Cynthia. However, he has confessed his love for Sarah. Sarah, at first, appears, she pretends to be confused as to, I love my husband, and, then we discover that, yeah, she loved her husband, but she was also in a relationship with Malcolm, who has, once again, like I said, confessed his love to Sarah. In the beginning, we think that, Malcolm is only just having, a little problem with his wife, Cynthia. But we know the reason he's having a problem with Cynthia is because of his love for Sarah. And as we can see, a woman can tell when a husband is not faithful. We saw the different signs, and Cynthia saw the different signs. So anyway, you guys, I say that to say this. Because of the fact, the nature of the relationship between Sarah and Malcolm, like I said, they've confessed their love for one another now. Now, because Sarah has been shot, and we're going to just continue to speculate that it is Sarah. Sarah was supposedly at a friend's house, which is what Malcolm told Mac, that she was at a friend's house. And then we learned, apparently, Sarah's not at a friend's house. She's still at home in the shower. So Malcolm was supposed to protect her. He said that he would protect her. He told her that he would protect her. He told Mac that he would protect her. Even though, Mac told him to, get her out of that house, she still remained in that house. So, back to my question. Because of Sarah's death, we're going to assume that she is dead. And because of her being shot or killed, her death, will Malcolm turn into Malcolm X? At this point, we've only seen Malcolm draw his gun one time, And that was when he, had his gun at ready when he was entering into Brian and Lynn's home, to see if Lynn was there. That was the only time that Malcolm had ever drawn his gun that we saw, um, in the beginning. And then the second time we saw Malcolm draw his gun was against Andrew, when Andrew discovered he and Sarah in their home together. Um, but now he's, he, first of all, Malcolm also, said that he was going to have Andrew killed. Now, I'm assuming he meant by the Rakadushi, because Andrew is there at the Rakadushi compound and Malcolm is allegedly undercover. I'm still trying to figure out, how is he undercover? He had on plain clothes. Now, was he undercover and just the lookout, or does he have some affiliation with the Raku, with the highest, with Daikon? How familiar is he with these people? Um, of course, that's something to be determined. Um, like I said, my biggest question: will Malcolm avenge Sarah's death? Um, that's his love, Basically, that's his new love. He has given up his wife and the relationship that he had with his wife for Sarah. So, will he avenge her death? Will he actually find out who murdered Sarah, or shot at her? Because right now we're just speculating that she's dead. But will he actually figure out who killed her? And will he go after that person? Or will he try to take it out on Andrew once again and assume that Andrew has something to do with this as opposed to whomever? Because, like I said, at this point, we have no idea who actually shot Sarah. All we see is a figure. A lot of us assume that the individual that shot Sarah was Oliver. However, Oliver was given instructions to just go to the house, and if she's there, to bring her back to the Rakadushi compound. Um, Now, like I said, we don't know if that's Oliver that walks in the home. We can speculate that it is just looking at the bill, but then again, who knows at this point? Like I always say, we will see. Um, it's gonna be very, very interesting. Malcolm, he is a tough guy. He started out as a lover boy. He started out with I love you, Cynthia, with the whole tequero, which that's what got me in the beginning. It was that for me. But then he turns into this, this mean person towards Sarah, telling her she gained weight, which is why he isn't in love with her anymore, just playing on her whole self-esteem. And that was just, to me, that was just his way of making Cynthia want to say, okay, let's get this divorce. He figures, if I can insult her bad enough to where she won't want to be with me again, then, that's what I'll do. And I'll make my way over to Sarah. And then, like I said, he's taking money out of literally their account to take care of Sarah, which is a bold move. But I digress. Back to what I was saying. Like I said, we see him as a lover boy, but are we going to see a different side of Malcolm Green? Are we going to see a more focused Malcolm Green? Are we going to see a more looking into every creep, crypt, and cranny to see, who did this to Sarah? I don't know. We'll see. I'm thinking that he's definitely going to change. It's just, like I said, these are not opinions of Tyler Perry or Tyler Perry Studios. These are my opinions and my thoughts on, what Malcolm's next move is going to be. If Sarah's really dead, this is going to be a very very, very, very crucial moment to the storyline, because it takes out Sarah. It takes her out of the show. And then Andrew will have to find out that she's really been murdered. So we're gonna see. We'll see what Malcolm does, and we will see, how the tables unfold at the end of the day. All right, you guys. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I just wanted to chat and stop by and chat and just get a little insight on this tale of Malcolm versus Malcolm. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you have any comments, matter of fact, if you do have any comments, make sure you drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. What's your opinion on Agent Malcolm Green? Will he transform into Malcolm X, or will he just go away? Alright, so thank you guys for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button so that your love can be counted, and share. Tell a friend, tell a family member all about the Rockadushi, the Ruthless Addict. Okay? Alright, you guys. Thank you and have a great week.
Doors wide open and unprovoked when outsiders want to steal our spirit and our hope. Then smoke them till they broken. All we know is ruthless. Rage in between the teeth. The malice